You get what I'm saying? Like, my money make money for itself type of stuff. So yeah, one more children. Girl, you over there crying over that mine? Girl, leave that Negro alone. Always been a hustler. Always been a hustler. I was worried. I'd be like, girl, you was supposed to help this person, but you was too selfish. Still in my soul. Y'all, by the title of the video, y'all can tell this is a car chat, get to know me, baby. So we've gained a lot of followers, and I don't think I've done a like formal introduction of just me since like the beginning of my channel, and we've gained a lot of subscribers. So I just wanted to tell y'all something about me, and then also y'all been asking me questions, so I'm gonna answer a few of those questions. If I don't get to it in this video, drop your questions down below and I answer them in another video as well. So we're gonna jump right on into the video. Alright, first up, my name is Courtney. You should already know that if you're here, but I'm from Mississippi. I currently reside in Dallas, Texas. I'm 29 years old. I've been here for 5 years. I have a 9-year-old. What else about me? I'm a graduate of the Jackson State University. I'm a psychology major. I don't do anything in my field. I currently work in the financial industry. So yeah. What else? I am currently in a relationship. We've been dating for almost 3 years now, but we've been knowing each other for over 12. What else I got? That's kind of like the basics, the rundown, what you need to know about me so far. But everything else, if you got questions, I can answer those for y'all too. But I'm going to go ahead and jump into the questions that y'all actually asked me. So let's see. First up, we got, what are your 5-year goals? My 5-year goals is to be like financially stable. Like, I'm working towards that now, but like I want like multiple. Let me put my phone on silent. I want like multiple streams of income. I don't want to be on nobody's alarm clock but my own alarm clock. I want to wake up when I want to wake up. Like, I want to be making money in my sleep. Like, I just need to just be free. I want to be free. If my kids want me to come eat lunch with them, I want to be able to come eat lunch. I don't want to have to be like, hey, I'm taking my lunch break to go eat with my child. No. I want to wake up and like, that's what y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to be at school all day with y'all? Like, let's do this. Like, I want to eat lunch in the middle of the week and just have mimosas and just, I sound like I'm a drunk, but no, I just want to be free. We do plan on purchasing a house in the next couple years, so that is a goal. What else? Just to be on my own time, my own vibes. Like, I don't want to be answering to nobody but me. Like, of course I plan on being a wife in the next 5 years, period. Another child in the next 5 years, because I would be what, 30? I'm 29 now. I'll be 34. Oh yeah, another child. But yeah, I just plan on being just cool, calm, and collect. Like, no stress, no hustle, no bustle. Just, it is what it is. Just like letting life just roll off my shoulders. You feel me? So that's my plan in the next 5 years. Next question is, do you want more children? I already answered that. So some of you, if you're new here, I do have one child, but my boyfriend do not have a child. But Katie is his child, technically. Not technically, but you get what I'm saying. But he wants one biologically. So yes, we do plan on having a child. He wants twins, and I just want one child. But you know, we can't tell God what to do. So like, if it happens, it happens. It'll be a blessing, and we just gonna roll with it. Okay. All right, how do you balance everything? I don't. It looks like I have it all together, but y'all, I be over here struggling and stressed out. For the most part, I just kind of like prioritize what's important. So like, what needs to be done right now, what needs my attention right now. So I try to make sure that I get that completed, get that done. and then everything else kind of like falls into place. So I try to like make a list, so what's top and then what can like kind of wait. But for the most part, I be trying to take on everything. I think I'm Superwoman and try to do everything in one day, and it just don't work out that way, and that's why I be stressed out. Okay. All right. What would you tell your 20-year-old self? Girl, leave that Negro alone. No, I would just tell myself like, girl, I was 20. I had just had Kate. So I was stressed out, didn't know what our future would look like. I was still in school. I was trying to finish school. So like I would just tell myself like, girl, relax. Like, enjoy the moment. Like, you don't have to have it all figured out right now. Yeah, it was to the point. I always been a hustler. I was working 2 jobs. I was going to school and being a mother at the same time. So I always been about the bag, baby. I always made sure Kay had whatever she wanted. Like, y'all, that can hit that curve. But yeah, so anything she wanted, anything she needed, baby, I always make sure of that. Even when I found out I had Kate, like as soon as I found out I was pregnant, yeah, I went to my manager and I was just crying so bad because I was working a little part-time job. Baby, I was working a part-time job and I was in school. So like my part-time job, I just needed enough to pay my car note. So I told him, just give me enough hours. Like, we had calculated down to a T, baby. I just need to pay my car note. I don't care about nothing else. Food, gas, and all the other stuff. I'm in college. We'll figure that out later. But when I found that I was pregnant with Kay, baby, I told him I need all the hours. I need all the hours. Put me on the schedule. And then I went and got another job. And I was going to school. So I decided I ended up going to school online. And then I was working the job from 5 to like 2, 3 in the afternoon, and then after that I'll go to my night job, and I was working 3 to like 10. And y'all, I'm pregnant. Like, I was hustling. I wasn't playing no games, cause baby, who so I would just tell myself, girl, stop it. And then the crazy part about it, yeah, I was still living with my mama. So like, girl, why are you working all these jobs? And school was giving me money too. So like, child, I lost my mind then, but I'm so glad I found it. What made you want to start YouTube? I always watch YouTube videos. I watch YouTube more than I actually watch TV. So like, I was just like, I want to document our life, like me and Kate life, and then of course me and my boyfriend now. When we first got in a relationship, I used to always say, oh, I want to do a YouTube channel. He was like, okay, do it. So he brought me my first camera, and child, I was just recording. I used to record content and wouldn't even post it, y'all. Scared to post the content. I don't know why. But I would just record. And then I was just like, I want to be able to see, like, look back in the future. And, like, see how I grew up. See how Kay grew up. And somewhere where these videos can live forever. So, basically, I was using YouTube as a storage, but I built a community here, and I love y'all. So y'all get to be on this journey with me and see like me grow up, live life, how I develop and grow, and it's just like, I just love it. So yeah. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be? If I could change one thing, I probably would change that I try to take on everything. Like, I feel like I'm Superwoman. I feel like I can do everything, and then I get overwhelmed, and then I shut down. And like, instead of like maneuvering, and I got a lot of help and I got a lot of support, but I kind of like I don't like depending on people. So I kind of like try to take on everything by myself, and I end up overwhelmed. I'll end up stressed out, and I be like, when I get like that, I end up shutting down, or my attitude is like to the point like you can't even deal with me, because I don't know, I just been so independent to the point where it's hard for me to kind of like pass on a task to somebody else or ask somebody else to do something for me. So that would be one thing I would change, trying to do everything. Like, girl, it's okay to get help. It is okay to get help. Like, it's okay. you can't do everything, you can't be everything. And another thing is, I take on everybody's problems. My boyfriend always tell me, girl, you got stress on your shoulders. I literally take on everybody's problems. That's why I kind of like not brush people off. And I can't remember, I watched a show, not a show, it was like a podcast or something, basically saying like, you can help people, but don't take on their problems. Pray for them and move on. Don't take it on as your own. Because, baby, that's what I would do. Because, like, I'm gonna try to come up with a solution. We got to figure this thing out. Because it's just something about me. My heart is big. And I just don't like seeing nobody suffer or anything like that. So, if it's something that I can do, fix, or anything like that, I'm gonna try my best to help you out as much as I can. So, we're gonna come up with a solution together. We're gonna work through this thing. Like, I always been like that. I'm just a helper. Like, I like to help people, especially like if you around me. I'm not about to just like watch you suffer. Like, anything you need, what I can do, what I can give, I'm gonna give it up. Because no, how can, and then this something else I gotta be mindful of. Because I be like, I be asking God for more and asking God to bless me with this and that. And what if I supposed to be blessing some? Well, I do help other people out, but I feel like, what if I supposed to be blessing this person, and then God be like, girl, you supposed to help this person, but you was too selfish. So, and I got to get out of that mind frame. Because my boyfriend always say, God tell you, don't be no fool now. Because, baby, I would give up everything. I be like, and then I get the feeling bad. I see homeless people and I be like, do I supposed to get them, like, let me get them something? What if God trying to test me? So I be feeling like everything be a test. So I be like, should I give it up or whatever? But sometimes I just gotta be mindful, because I will give the shirt off my back. Like, I don't care. Like, if I can help you or bless somebody, I'm gonna do it. My heart is big. And then sometimes I do get used, sometimes I do get abused, but that's not my problem to deal with. Like, you gotta answer to somebody. So I did my part. I'm gonna get my blessing or whatever, and I'm not looking at it to get a blessing. I'm just looking at it as like, he blessed me, let me bless somebody else, let me help somebody else. So, but yeah, that's one thing I would change. My heart being big, and then well, being too big to the point I really can't see sometimes that people be using me. But with my boyfriend, he gonna make sure that I know that ain't nobody using me, okay? Alright, y'all, my camera got hot, so I had to give it a break. But anyway, so next up, the question is, how did you know your boyfriend was the one? Child, we got a relationship Q&A coming up, but I'm gonna go ahead and answer this question now. Yeah, I just felt it. I felt it, like, literally felt it in my soul as a high school, because I was a junior, he was a senior. Y'all, when I saw this man, it was just something about him. But he was a boy then. But when I saw him, I was like, it's something about him. I gotta figure him out. Like, what's up? And the crazy part about it, no matter who I talked to, who I dated, y'all, when this man would call me, I would drop everything. Like, I would drop literally everything. And it was vice versa. Like, if I needed anything, like, he always came through for me. Like, anytime, because y'all know he went to school outside of our hometown. Anything that, like, anytime he came home, he made sure, like, he was like, hey, I'm home, you want to go grab something to eat? Like, holidays, birthdays, anything like that, like, he always came through. So, like, he was always my person. Like, he never wanted anything from me. Yeah, we used to literally sit in the car and talk for hours, just talking. Like, we in high school, what do we have to talk about? At that point, I knew, like, he didn't, you know, let's just be honest. In high school, you know, when you start talking to boys and stuff, like, the first thing they want is what's in your pants. Let's just be honest. Like, let's keep it a buck. Y'all, it wasn't none of that. Like, and it just made me just want him even more. Like, I think it was a game he played on me. He tricked me, y'all, didn't he? Like, nah, for real. But it was just, I just felt it. I always felt it. And then the crazy part about it, y'all know he went to college first, and he went to initially he went to a community college, and like, it wasn't that far. It was like 45 minutes from where we was, and I was driving, of course. And I think we went to like a couple of his games, probably like 1 or 2 of his games or whatever. And y'all, one day I was talking to my friend, because she went to high school with us too, and she knew about our relationship. Yeah, I was like, I miss him. I told her I miss him. Like, I was like, oh, I miss him so much, because I was used to being with him every single day, and we went to college. Like, I couldn't see him every day. So girl, y'all, she called him and was like, and I'm acting like a kid in the candy store. Like, he was like, she was like, Courtney said she missed you, and if you gotta know him, he was like, well, why she couldn't call and tell me that? And I'm like, Lord Jesus. But y'all, it was just like, literally, I just felt it. Like, it was just something about him that was just different. And like, it's just, we just been locked in ever since high school. Like, no matter us talking to different people or whatever like that, if I needed him, I literally could call him. I can depend on him. Like, he gonna come through for me no matter what. And that's just that. I'm next. And then we just finally decided to, like, because we always been friends, we just decided to give a relationship a try, and it's just been working. It's just been working, and I thank God for it. Like, literally, because some of the things I went through, child, why he ain't come save me? No, I'm not saying that he saved me, but I'm just saying, like, I always been on my stuff, but I'm just saying, like, I had to go through the trenches, the ghetto. Nah, but for real. So I'm very much thankful and grateful for our relationship. So, but yeah, so next question. Alright, so I got a question. What's the future of Cort & Co? So right now with Cort & Co, I am just thinking, brainstorming, trying to figure out like what I actually want to do with it. Cort & Co, if you're new here, is my online boutique. I sold loungewear or whatever. It was doing really good, really good. But the thing is, I lost the passion in what I was selling. Like, everybody else wanted me to keep selling this, but like, I wasn't like passionate about it. I will be bringing Cort & Co back, but I have to find out like where I want to be, what lane I want to be in. Loungewear was making me a lot of money, but like, it wasn't something, it just wasn't like, it wasn't burning a fire in me. Like, initially I thought that was something that I wanted to do, but I still love Cort & Co. Cort & Co is my baby. That's my business. I literally built that from the ground up, and when I tell y'all, it made me a lot of money, but for me, it's not all about the money. I like fashion, so I gotta love it. So and I'm not saying the pieces and stuff wasn't quality, because y'all can vouch for me, okay? The people in the comments. But nah, for real, everything was quality. It just wasn't, it wasn't me. So right now I'm just in the process of like brainstorming, thinking about how I want it to be. So when I come, baby, I'm coming. Like, I'm coming full throttle. And I just want to be like, I want to be, make sure all my ducks in a row, and make sure this is where I really want Cort & Co to be. I want the vision, how I vision in my head, I need it to be in real life, and I know it will come. I'm not really rushing it. I'm just taking my time with it. I want it to be right. And y'all know how I am. I like for stuff to be perfect. I know it won't be perfect, but I just need to put it into a position where I can actually, when I actually enjoy doing what I'm doing. Because like, at first when I started Cort & Co, and I was just telling my coach this, I can't be mad that it took off the way it did, because I prayed for it, I worked for it, I built the foundation for it, and when it took off, I wasn't ready. Like, yes, I had help and I had support from my family and stuff, but like, it was too much for just us. Like, orders was coming in, taking pictures, doing the back end stuff, responding to emails, sending out text messages. Like, it's a lot when it comes to running a business, and it can't be a one person thing. So basically I need a team, and like, that's where I think so when I go back into it, like, I know the foundations of everything because I studied it, and I took classes, and the business part about it, I just gotta have a actual team, and I actually want a warehouse too. But yeah, we'll get to that. But Cort & Co is my baby, and she will be coming back. Like, she gotta come back. Like, she's mine. But yeah, the last question is, how do I manage my friendships while being in a relationship? Y'all, so we're all like grown with kids and marriages and everything like that. So like I'm the type of person, I have to have friendships that's low maintenance. Like, I'm not saying that I'm not gonna be there for you, because my friends know, if you call me, you text me, if you need me to jump on the road right now and come to you, I'm gonna come to you. That's just how I am. I'm gonna show up for you every single time. But like, I just can't, we can't be how we used to be on the phone 24/7. We gotta catch up when we can. So like, my friend called me, I know they need to talk, so I'm gonna stop what I'm doing, and vice versa. My friendships, I only have like probably like 3-4 genuine relationships. So like with Morgan, I know with Morgan, like, she called me, sometimes we ain't even gotta talk. Yeah, we'll literally hold the phone for hours. She'll be cooking, I'll be cleaning. Like, but sometimes we just need that company, that I don't know what to call it, but it's weird. But it's just like, we get each other. So like, if she call us, she needs to stay on the phone for 2 hours, we gonna do that until we ready to talk. Like, Asia, when she texts me out the blue, like, how you doing, sis? Like, it's just, everybody doing their own thing, everybody got their own life, so like, we can't just be like that. So but they know I'm one phone call away. Baby, if I need to swim to you, I'm coming. So we might not talk every day, but them check-ins, they be needed. I make sure I check in, they make sure they check in. So yeah, I understand. Y'all got a husband. Like, y'all got husbands and boyfriends and children, and I understand too, because like, I'm going through the same thing as well. So like, I can't be available half of the time. I can barely show up for my relationship because I'm tired. So like, I truly understand. So like, I have to have low maintenance friendships. So, but when it's time to turn up, it's time to turn up. When it's time to be there for each other, we gonna be there for each other. And I do appreciate that. That don't mean I love them any less. It just means that we got our own going on, okay? But yeah, so that's that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end out this video here. I hope y'all enjoyed the little chit chat in the car. If y'all got any more questions, if y'all like these type of videos, let me know in the comments, and y'all can drop them down, and I'll try to do them as much as I can. I really enjoy doing this. But yeah, so be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Hey.